Okay, homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One and fully enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, welcome back to Dhamma discussion. Today we are going to focus how to remain in peace within the world full of fire, right? How to remain in peace and happy, right? And this within the troubles, within the pains, even within the pains, sufferings, how we remain in calm, happy and peaceful. So Buddha gave a beautiful story. There was a person chased by an elephant. Then the person is scared and keep running to escape because he loves his life. He don't want to get killed by an elephant and he keep running. Unfortunately, he fell into a deep well. While he falling into that deep well, and he hold a branch, kind of branch on the well. Now he's hanging on a branch. Bottom of the well, there's a fierce, dangerous snake. Cobra. If he fell into the bottom of the well, then cobra bite him and he will die. If he come from the well, who is around the well? An elephant, and he will kill him. Now two dangers. On the land, there's an elephant. A fearful, dangerous. When he get him, he will kill. He keep chasing him. Then he keep running, fell into the well, but he hang on a branch. Bottom of the well, a fearful snake. Now a snake waiting him to come down. Right? Elephant waiting him to come up. Now what he does, you know what happened? There's a honey hive on the branch he is hanging on. The honey is dropping, drop by drop, and dropping honey, and fall into his mouth. Now he tasting it, enjoying it. See? Between what? Between two dangers, right? If he fell down, the snake bite. If he come out, elephant kill him. No escape. Now he's hanging on a branch. There's a honey hive. Then dropping honey. Then he tastes them. Enjoy it. See? What do you think? There's a beautiful story of the Buddhas. What Buddha going to tell us?
That is samsara.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, in the samsara, right? Trouble always chasing us, right? Troubles always chasing us. Pain, suffering always chasing us. Conflicts, afflictions always chasing us. Right? There are no escape, right? Oh, New York is very troublesome, it's very difficult to live here. It's a lot of problems. Then you move to somewhere else. Then the same thing happening in there. If the same thing happening in there, then you go to somewhere else. So maybe it's a place for living, it's blessing. Peaceful place, pure environment, right? Nice people around us, that's a blessing to live, find something like that place. But there is something we cannot escape. So the most important thing, I think, we enjoy the moment, wherever we live, whatever situation we live. We have to find out the happiness, peace within ourselves. That's what is the Buddha's advice. So, right? Do you have any idea, any thoughts? Michael? So, we losing our loved ones, right? We losing our loved ones, our family, parents. We losing, right?
Of course.
Definitely we losing our loved ones.
This is the
Don't afraid it. Don't afraid it. It's happening. We're losing our parents. We're losing our parents. They can't live forever, right? We're losing. So, then we cannot depend anyone else. Can you? Sarah, can we depend anyone else to be happy and to be peaceful?
The honey is very important because it reminds us to enjoy the present and practice, metta or tonglen or gratitude for what we have, but it doesn't solve the elephant or the cobra. I also think that parable, I reread that recently, and I feel that parable is about upekkha. And this is why. It's very hard for many, many people right now to sustain our daily lives in our very national creep toward fascism and authoritarianism. And many of us practice engaged Buddhism. We practice in public. We practice with others. We do walking meditation as signs of peace. To hold the two things in the human mind of suffering and oppression or political repression and enjoying the moment like the honey can make one go mad. That can cause psychosis. That can cause mental illness. That can cause extraordinary crazy. But as a practice of upekkha, if we can enjoy the honey, at the same time we are facing the elephant and the cobra, that is the true practice of equanimity. If you can enjoy that present and know that Trump is here, or racism is here, or rights of women are being taken away, and my daily life gets harder and harder, and my money is taken away, and my rights are taken away, and people are disappearing in my neighborhood, if I can still enjoy this honey and be peaceful, it doesn't solve the elephant or the cobra, but that I recently came to understand is the true practice of upekkha. Because if you don't follow that as equanimity, it can split the human mind in two, and that's mental illness, that's psychosis, that's schizophrenia. And there's a real danger of facing the loss of our parents, or a job, or the death of a child, and knowing you can enjoy your dinner tonight, or you can enjoy the sitting meditation, and your mind can split in two. That's a real danger. But if you see it as upekkha, the honey is upekkha in the moment.
She is preparing very good justice to her name. Her name is Upekka. So that's good. That's good actually, yes. So, yes. Upekka is the highest quality of the mind we have to develop and cultivate. Remain in peace within any kind of situation. Any kind of situation. So, that elephant and cobras represent so many things. Something, whatever political conflicts. They are coming and going. We're not even supposed to hang on to those political ideas tightly. They're temporary. They change. Political system. The political system changed time to time. Right? When was Biden here, the situation was different. Then Donald Trump came, the situation is different. Maybe next one, we don't know who will, but situation will be different. Right? Who knows, going to be a new party? We don't know. Anything is possible. Even people change, system change, parties change. We not hang on to those parties or ideas tightly. That brings stress. Everything is impermanent. Right? Temporary. They are change. And then the people, sometimes they love us for a while. We love each other as they love. And people will change. Even mothers and parents sometimes very helpful, very care. They support us. Sometimes they're not. Even parents, you could get a good support, help from your children. Sometimes you not able to get that help and support. Brothers and sisters, they love each other sometimes, and then sometimes they argue, they fight. And Buddha said that actually in the Mahadukkha Kanda Sutta. And Buddha said, kings argue each other. Kings argue each other. And that argument going to great conflict. And they're going to fight against to them. And they arrange their troops, soldiers, and they establish the places they are going to attack. And then both sides of the kings get together, bring people onto the battlefield, and then who use the arrows, bow and arrows, and they shoot them. And then the swords shining keep fighting both sides, and they lose their hands, their legs, they get cut, heads chop off. blood is flowing. And then kings fight each other. In those days, it's happening even today, right? Look at those countries, they're killing each other. The presidents and presidents fight against each other. And then the ministers and ministers argue each other, fight each other. And even the ministers in the same party, maybe different parties, right, argue each other in the parliament, right? They argue each other. They always argue. And then even many people argue each other. Parents argue with children, children argue with parents. Mothers argue with daughters, daughters argue with mothers. Mothers argue with sons, sons argue with mothers, the same thing, the father. And brothers argue with brothers. Brothers argue with sisters. Sisters argue with brothers and sisters. Friends argue with friends. And then the argument going to great conflict, and they use hand to fight and fist to hit each other, and use verbal to harassing each other, blaming each other, criticizing each other. That blaming, harassment, and going to physical fight, and they fight. This is happening on our lives. And Buddha said that, that's happening. That's true. So, most important thing to, how could we live happily, peacefully, like this kind of situation, right? It's what the Shara said, the equanimity is the great quality we have to have. And also, before that great quality, we have to practice metta, loving kindness, love each other, wishing happiness to everyone, live without hate. People could argue around you. People could fight around you. If you want to live happily, peacefully, you have to practice metta. May they all be free from hate. May they all be free from anger. May they live happily, live happily. I live without hate. Then you have to live without hate first. Right? Bianca. You have to live without hate, right? Then you have love, metta, unconditional love. Then you wishing happiness to who surround you. I'm not hate. No matter whatever they behave bad, whatever they act bad, they do anything bad, the very worst things to me. They jealous on me. They criticize me. They blame on me. And they do so many bad things. But I have a quality. I don't hate. I don't hate them. I have a compassion. The second quality, compassion, kindness. I love you. I wish you peace. I wish you to be happy, to have peace with you. I don't want you to be suffer. I'm not that type of person. Enjoying your pain, enjoying your suffering, no. I'm not that type of person. I have a great quality. Metta, unconditional love. I love you no matter. I want you to be happy, you to live happily, peacefully. That's what I'm enjoying. That's great quality, right? Then what she said, then moving to more compassion. I want all to be free from suffering. I want to see everyone be free from suffering. That's compassion. I act. I talk about it. I act for it. I do something, make people feel better, happier. Right? sunshine. What do you think? Then the mudita. When someone happy, when someone enjoy life, peaceful, they united, they enjoy their life, very successful people, I see. Then instead being jealous, I practice mudita, altruistic joy, sympathetic joy. I enjoy their happiness. I enjoy their peace. I wishing them to grow up with that peace. I want to see you grow up with your success, not you falling down. I'm not enjoying your falling down. I enjoy your success. You're growing with happiness, peace, and success, wealth, health. You see? Happiness, where are the happiness? Where are the happiness? Somewhere else? Or within yourself? So happiness is right here, right? Right here. Right here. Upekka is the best part. Equanimity. No matter whatever happening, and remain in a peace. That's the hard part. Not engaging with anything. That means that's the deepest quality of the mind. Remaining quiet and calm and peace without engaging and involving anything else around me. That's the highest quality. Until for that, and you have to have a practice metta, loving kindness, unconditional love to everyone. Not a selected amount. We always select. I love him, I love this, I love my family, I love these people, that's what I love. Right? Then I have to break that limitation. And we develop the quality of metta. I love you, love him, and love my friends, my family, my relatives, and I love my neighbors. And I love even more and even more. Then the mind, the quality of the mind is developing. It's become boundless, limitless. That's the peace. If you can love that way, then we have peace. So, the another thing there are something we cannot control. The conflict in the world, we cannot fix them. And then there are something else we cannot fix. Aging, growing old, we cannot fix it. There are some injections we can put and stay a little bit healthy and younger, but expensive. But you can do that. But it is temporary too. So we growing old, we cannot stop it. And we getting sick and losing vision, hearing, teeth, and then the health becomes sick, uncomfortable situation. We cannot control it, right? And then the death, we cannot stop it, right? Stop it. This is what Buddha represented by the elephant and cobra, uncontrollable situation of our life. We cannot escape from them. But the person who is that beside to death and enjoy the present moment, enjoy the honey hanging on that branch. So then we should focus onto this moment, live happily, peacefully. And then there are always dangers in our life. There are always dangers. Once Buddha said the King Kosala, and he got a messenger come from the north, and he keeps saying there a great mountain keep rolling onto this city. It's destroying all houses, buildings, and cities, village. Huge mountain keep rolling, like Everest. A huge mountain keep rolling, it's just destroying village and cities. It's come from the north. And then another messenger come from the east and keep saying same thing. There are some great mountain keep rolling, destroying all the forest, all village and cities, humans, animals, including everything. And then from the south, from the west, he's coming. Whatever you love, whatever you like, take it with you and run away. Try to escape from the city. So, what Buddha mentioned with this parable? There are always something rolling onto us, right? It could be aging, growing old, or illness, or death, or even any conflicts around us, battles, wars, fight, argue, flood, hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever it is. It could be happening anything around us. Though there are no way to escape. So, focus in this life is very short, right? Very short. We have to live a very meaningful life with compassion, with kindness, loving kindness, right? With being generous, helping, supporting others, right? This is what brings happiness to us. If you help someone else, then you can be always happy, reminding it, right? Supporting others. Not harming, not hurting. By harming, hurting someone else, you can happy for temporary. And you will regret definitely one day. Even not this life, that karma put you in danger in your next life. Right? So if you help support someone, and he will be gratitude to you, grateful to you. And by that memory of you did, and brings happiness always to you. If you do your responsibility, you care about your responsibility, your duties well. As a husband, as a wife, you care each other, you support each other. Right? As friends, you support each other. As a family members, brothers and sisters, and support each other, care each other, love each other, support each other. Not do anything wrong, bad. That's the happiness, that's the peace that's present life. We all live temporary, short time of our lives, right? We have to do something good for others, support others, help others, care others. First of all, we have to light our lamp within ourselves, right? We have to have happiness. We have to have peace. I have to have kindness, compassion. So if I have them, then I can help others, right? If you're not happy, how could anyone how could anyone in your family be happy if you're not happy? It's possible? You're angry. You hate. Around you live with you can be happy by seeing your angry face, by seeing your hateful thoughts, hateful words. Can? No. Right? That's how we meditate, to develop these all qualities, right? Focus into ourselves. That's why Buddha said, Atta Deepa Viharata Bhikkave Atta Sarana, Ananya Sarana. Dhamma Deepa Viharata Bhikkave Dhamma Sarana, Ananya Sarana. Be your own light, be your own lamp, be your own land. Be your own refuge. You be your own refuge. Don't find refuge from anywhere else. We cannot depend anyone else, anything else. And take Dhamma as your refuge. Take Dhamma as your light. Take Dhamma as your lamp. Take Dhamma as your land. Then ground it on it. Dhamma, right? Dhamma is the refuge, right? So, what is Dhamma? It's the truth. Abstraining, restraining from killing, stealing, misbehavior, telling lies, right? That's Dhamma. Being kind, compassionate, one, right? Love everyone without any condition. This is Dhamma. Remaining calm and peace, no matter whatever the situation bad. This is Dhamma. Then you're good, right? If you have any physical issues, don't worry about it. They accept it. That's nature, right? If you lose your loved one, don't worry about it. Don't be crazy. Don't be mad. Just accept. It's the nature. Right? When someone lose someone, they are completely collapse. They completely collapse, become crazy. We don't have to. Just accept the truth, reality. We lose everyone, we lose everything. That's reality. Right? Right? Then why we become so crazy? Why you become sick? Why you become worried and sad and you lose your happiness and peace? Right? Because that attachment not necessary. Not necessary that is strong, tight attachment to impermanent things. Live with free mind, detached mind. Love each other. Be honest. Let others to trust you. Be a trustworthy person. Be honest. Then you're good. You have happiness and peace always with you, right? So, any idea, any thoughts?
Karma is not duty.
Karma?
It's not duty.
Duty? Yeah, karma. That's a good thing actually, karma. We didn't talk about it. Whatever we do, we will have it. Right? Karma is whatever we do, our duty, we care our duty, our responsibility, that's a good karma. We allow each other, that's good karma. We support each other, good karma. We not hate, that's good karma. Karma is whatever we think, whatever we speak, whatever we act, do. And it's bring to us. Right? If you harm someone, that hurt come back to you. If you hurt someone, it's definitely come back to you. If you make comfort someone, if you make happy someone, if you make heal someone, and it's come back to you. That's the karma. Right? This is a karma. Anyone in our online have any thoughts?
I'm just resting, Bhante. Resting in the Dhamma here. Yes, karma by all means, but karma comes with practice. I mean, good karma comes with practice. In other words, constant good karma and the making of good karma, it's an everyday thing. We have to cultivate it, I think. Giving donations to the temple, for example, or helping people, helping kids in the schools, all the things we can be doing. We need to actually reach out into our own minds and start doing it. Not that we're not already, don't misunderstand me, but I think making a real effort, I think that's where right effort comes in.
Yeah. Eight Noble Path. Yes, right effort. Do something to make an effort to do good things, what you never have done yet. Make an effort to do good thing, whatever you keep doing it. And make an effort not to do anything bad you never have done yet. And make an effort not to do the bad things you are keep doing it. That's the good effort. Practice of effort. Right? It's beautiful, right? It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Right speech, right action, right livelihood, right? It's beautiful things, good karma. Always they are peaceful. They bring happiness to you and to others. Let me finally tell you something. Buddha mentioned in the Anguttara Nikaya, Attabhya Badaya Sangvattati, Parabhya Badaya Sangvattati, Attabhya Parabhya Badaya Sangvattati, Neva Attabhya, Neva Parabhya Badaya Sangvattati. There are 4 types of individual in this world. Some people live this world not mean benefits for himself, even not others. His living is harmful for himself and harmful for others. His living is hurtful himself and hurtful for others. His living is danger for himself and danger for others. Right? You have seen that kind of people? He is hurting himself and hurting others, harming himself, harming others. And Buddha gave us a simile to understand him. There is a burning piece of wood in the cemetery, used to burn a corpse, right? A piece of wood used to burn a corpse on a cemetery. Both sides are burnt. In the middle is a dung. In the middle, covered by the dung. Dung, kind of poops. Sorry. Bad things, right? Then the person who is looking for kind of wood for something or burning or something, can he use it? It is on the cemetery. Burn a corpse. Both sides are burnt. Middle is something bad. Nobody touch it. Disgust it. And afraid it, scared it. Right? Nobody won't use it. That's the person who is harming himself and harm others. His living is not need. No need for himself, no need anyone else. He's a kind of trouble. No need to this world. And then the second person Buddha mentioned, he is harming himself, hurting himself, but help others, benefits for others, useful for others, supportive for others, but not for himself. And Buddha said he is better than the first one. Right? He is better than the first one. Right? He is not good for himself. He not care about himself. He not love himself. He not take care by himself. But he is take care others, support others, help others, love others. He is better. And then the third one, he care himself, love himself. But he not care others, not support others, help others. But he's very supportive himself, care himself. And Buddha said, this is the best than those others too. Caring himself, supporting himself, loving himself, caring himself. And then the fourth one, he is care himself and care others. Love himself, love others. He is support himself and support others. And this is the best. This is the best, right? This is the best. So, now you have a choice. Right? Now you have a choice. Not to be the first type one. Like burning a stick on a cemetery. Both side burnt and middle in the bad stuff. And not useful anymore. And now you know you are not that type of person. Now you're happy. You can be happy, right? You can be happy. Your living is good. Your living is beneficial. Your living is meaningful. Your living is worthy. We need you. And everyone needs you. Then keep cultivating, keep practicing, keep developing. Then peace is already here within you. Don't make sure to not have unnecessary strong ties, attachment, graspings for impermanent things. Love each other always. Trust yourself and let others trust you. Be your own lamp, your own light, and let others to lighting, shining from you. Then you're good, right? Then you have peace, happiness. Focus, concentrate. Develop a little bit mindfulness. Practice to develop mindfulness. That's the best happiness come through. Right? And the most important thing, keep coming and keep meditating and keep discussing. We will grow, right? Okay, thank you for joining us today. So, any last question if you have anything?
So, like, I have a struggle. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I could be like a petty person, and like if someone does me wrong, I tend to want revenge. So you're saying the Metta Sutta every single day will help that?
Yeah, Metta, yes.
Because I saw one on YouTube. I used to say it a lot, but I get like really busy now, and I don't really have time to say it. So could I like say it at night?
Yes, anytime, yes.
Okay.
Just at 1-2 minutes, you can. It's always possible.
Okay.
It's always possible.
Okay.
You don't have to sit down and close your eyes. You can do even wherever you are.
I can do it while working.
Yes,
Okay.
very good. Okay, just share the merits with departed ones, with deities, with ghosts, with all living beings. By meditating and by discussing Dhamma, we accumulated these good spiritual high qualities. These all good qualities goes to them, may keep them happy and healthy. Blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha and all these good merits keep you happy, healthy and safe, and brings this all good merits peace to us. And you grow with this peace and happiness towards to the enlightenment. Akasattha chubummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu sasanam chirang rakkantu desanam chirang rakkantu mang parang. Sabbhitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu Mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you for joining and see you.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you.
Tervan Saranai Swamini Wahanse.
Tervan Saranai.